But yeah, we are here. We are ready. We're going to be testing pretty much anything that I haven't already done a video on. So, not exactly sure what that all entails. But, you know, we're going to look through some things. We're going to try some things. Let's get our first couple of people in here. And we'll decide from there. Give me a moment. I gotta share this with someone. And then check if anyone else is available. We'll see. We shall see. Might as well share this on War Thunder Mobile's Discord, I guess. Ooh. I don't know about that one. Guys, what's a tank that was like made by Croatia? What is this? M95. Ooh. It's an interesting name. Cool. Alright, anyway. Hello guys, welcome. Try the Fortnite Platoon. Fortnite? What do you mean? What? Don't lag out like 2 streams ago? No. What tank is that? The M95? Well, apparently, it's a Croatian MBT prototype that has improved protection and survivability. No, it's not that one. Alright. Might as well start with the Object 122. Ah! Let's not drop stuff. So this tank that we're going to use right now, the Object 122, has both anti-tank guided missiles and APFSDS at rank 7. So supposedly, it's supposed to play quite well. We shall see. We're going to do the classic normal way. We're going to start by going out left here. Great to see me stream again. Thank you, Fighter Pilot. Good to see you here. We're just going to chill, try out a couple platoons, see how it goes. You know, stuff like that. Oh, someone's over here. Okay. Well, I feel like that was a pretty good trade-off. I only lost a little bit of... Ooh. Oh, never mind. That was an awful trade-off. The only player that can make his turret turn into a helicopter every time he dies. Wow. Wow. So inspirational. Let's go back. I gotta learn how Carrot does it, because I always keep going back to read chat while I'm playing. And that doesn't really work for me, because I end up dying. Really broken for its rank? Yeah, but I got killed quite quickly, so, you know. It's alright. Plus, this is like the first time in a while that I'm doing a War Thunder mobile stream instead of a Minecraft stream. And this one is going to be public, by the way, unlike the Minecraft streams where I private them afterwards. Ooh. STRV. Not something I really want to mess with right now. What? Perfect. Alright, let's get out of the way. Just multitask? Well, that doesn't exactly work out the way I want it to most of the time. Not really. Hello, Sebastian. Welcome. some people right over here. Actually, multiple. In fact, there's a surprising amount. I wish I had a stabilizer. I guess we don't really need one. Oop. Yeah. We don't really need one, I guess. Only one over here is the STRV, right? Yeah. Perfect. Really? It's ridiculous. Oh well. If you can work out how to make the messages pop on the screen in the corner. Yeah. I'll ask Carrot how to do that later. Let's go for the WZ, actually. It's gonna be fun. I like this thing's reload style. I mean, I get that it doesn't fire a whole lot, then you have to reload, but they got a Falcon. I don't want to run into that. Glossy Printing 8 is using a Falcon, and I want to take that down. Oh, wrong button. Alright, Veek 40 is firing for me. Just drop like 1 or 2 bombs right there. That's 3. It's more. Okay. That's not good. Well, the bombs will get him anyway if he's not paying attention to me. Yeah, perfect. Got somebody. Chinese, yeah. That's what this is. At least we're still in first place. But I don't expect to be surviving much longer. Ooh, that is a lot of enemies who are rapidly approaching. Not a fan of that. Bro, gotta look where you're going, man. Alright. Let's try to take care of this guy before someone else gets the kill. Alright, damage, that's good. Perfect. M60. No thank you. Ooh. Ah! Let me look. No! Go back out. Come on. This is awful. Bro. Oh, artillery. Okay. He knew. You're supposed to shoot the tracks that the plane has a strong gun and drop bombs. What? No. It's overcomplicating things. Alright, well I have to run now because if I didn't do it, the artillery would have got me anyway. What platoon is this? The, what? Object 122. First place, though. That's pretty good. Not that. We don't need that right now. Nice. Alright, let's move on. What else have I not tried in a video before? Leopard 2 A7. Or 2A... Well, yeah, I haven't. No, if I backed up, I would have died anyway. Actually, Croatia does exist. Yeah, I figured. I mean, I was pretty confident it was a country earlier, but just trying to make sure, you know. Alright. Let's start with the C2A1. My favorite tank in-game. What is this? Down tier? So you're saying we have a chance? Teldask, I'm pretty sure that's every player, actually. Like, there was nothing I could have done in that situation. The M60 was right in front of me, and artillery was going to kill me anyway. So might as well have sped things up and gone to the next battle already. I mean, at least I finished the game. Okay, that was... Can you stop accidentally touching the chat? Might as well have sped it up and gone to the next battle, you know what I mean? I mean, there was, like I said, basically nothing we could have done there. I was gonna die anyway. Next platoon in the mill trophy? Yeah, I'm excited for the Beacon. Hopefully I'll get it like really soon after the event starts, but of course we're gonna have to wait and see. I suppose we should head towards A since that's where everybody's at. For whatever reason, the enemies are not being out here, which means I might be able to snipe from that corner. The band cannon? Well, I don't think it's bad at all. It's got, what, like a 3.2 second reload on pretty high power, high explosive shells. Alright, I don't really see anyone over there yet. Alright, let's go do a little push. It's not bad, but I wish I got his ammunition. Sure. Ooh, T-72B. I don't really want to mess with one of those right now. I guess it's not a down tier. No problem. Band cannon. I like that. That's not really that weird of a name compared to some other vehicles. Woo. No, thank you. Alright. Slight damage, but that's fine. T-72B. Just a fire, really? Should have had my... What? Why am I lagging? Should have had the auto aim stuff on. I don't know what it's called. The guidance, assisted guide, whatever. It helps sometimes, not all the times. Okay, there's two SPAAs behind me. Yep. Gifts to players in top tier? I'd rather not. They're fine. They know how to play the game. I don't need to give them anything. More anti-air. How annoying. Okay. I wonder why in top tier we still have vehicles like the ME-262. Like, why don't we have more advanced aircraft yet? I don't quite get it. Gaijin removed the feature where you had to pay 5,000 SL to exit battle. No, they kept it. They wouldn't just suddenly remove that after thinking ever so hard on implementing it. Because that's what they did, totally. I'm skeptical about all this. Well, at least there's nobody behind us yet. They're all in front of us. ZTZ, BMP, and STRV. Lakers in 5. You know what I'm saying? What was that? Oh my goodness. Got sent to the upper stratosphere, bro. Hello, fighter pilot. Hello, Soloni. That was ridiculous. I don't know if I could properly describe what happened there. Alright, well, this game's not going to be a victory, but that's okay, because not all of them are. What is bro doing? It's like the most brain dead move I've seen from a AMX player as of today. Play the STRV 103. Sure. I mean, we didn't do a review on that, so yeah, I guess so. Did they really just left here? Okay, sure. Go back to A, I guess. Lower the graphics. I'm not lagging that much. We're at a pretty stable frame rate. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. Shut up. I'm not being nice today. Okay, I suppose we are lagging a bit. Can lower them. Oh, graphics. We'll get back to that. Yeah, sure, let's play the 103. We'll do a little bit of gambling when we get that. Alright, 103. That's 101. There it is. Alright. Yes, I'm live. That's right. Comparing well? Yeah. I mean, when I'm not streaming, I can do max graphics at 60 FPS. But supposedly, it's taking a lot more resources while I'm streaming, so can't exactly get it to work out. But, you know, it's fine. Metal effects? Yeah, like I said, that's just for streaming. When I'm actually playing, I use the high quality, was it FFA or FAA? I don't know. But I use the higher ones when I'm not streaming, because streaming, for whatever reason, takes up a whole lot more of my device's resources. It's alright. The only issue with this tank is that we cannot look around. Which, you know how I saw someone said they would prefer it, like how in World of Tanks Blitz they have the tanks auto turn to where you're looking for stuff like the Stug. I don't share that want. I really don't. I find that to be awful, and in fact a terrible idea. Alright, well, there's someone right over here. This is not working out too well. Please, please let me get past this rock. Come on. Okay. Sure. Now whoever's going behind us is gonna... Yeah. Yeah. Use the camera button thing? Well, it's difficult to do, you know. When I'm trying to, like, also drive at the same time. Because I can't... I'm not good with putting more than 2 fingers on my control surface. What? Make a central nervous system reboot every time I watch you? I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a crazy compliment. I'm saying anything these days, you know. But if it does help, then that's probably good. No idea what that Bradley is waiting for, but we are not going over there. Let's go take care of this T-54. Because he is being a nuisance. Or she. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. It's gonna die. No problems there. Object 140. You guys, the Object 140 players, you're pretty annoying. No offense, just an observation. Pretty annoying. Not difficult to deal with at all, just annoying. You finished college? Great job. Amazing job, in fact. This guy probably didn't finish college because he would have thought of a better way to approach me if he did. But clearly he did not. Nope. Definitely not. Alright, let's go back up around. Fun fact, most tank turrets can fly enough propulsion more time than an explosion of such. Great to know. Probably. And that ME-262 is going down. For sure. Yep, I was right. Will we get jets or nation expansion on air first? I would think that we would get jets first. But I wouldn't be too surprised if we got nation expansion. I can't really imagine us getting anything like Japan before we get the ME-262 on a tech tree. It just doesn't quite make sense to me. I don't know. Nah, he's not gonna pull up. He pulled up. Wow. Defying all expectations over here. Gotta pay attention to where I'm going. You know when they say, like, look both ways before you cross this road? I do that. I should. But I don't do it in War Thunder Mobile, so I'm basically doomed to die one day. The snail will get me. The snail listens? I hope so. I hope it does. Those just rocks. I'm losing my mind. Alright, that T-10A is going to pop out over here, I think. Yes. Perfect. Oh, there was another one. Sure, we'll go for the engine first. Alright, that was a good hit. Now can I execute you, please? No. Well, one more shot right there should do it. Yep. That's nice. Attack the D point immediately? Yeah. You and Ibergod should do a collab. Maybe sometime. I'd love to get Japan and Britain first. That'd be fun. Whoa. Tell Death that death was because of you. Clearly. If you didn't say anything, that wouldn't have happened. That was all your fault, man. And you know it too. goodness, how do they still have like a full team? This is awful. Oh. Didn't even realize there was somebody behind me. Oh well. What can you do, you know? Something like that. Can I friend you? I suppose you can try, but I don't really accept a lot of the friend requests because, you know, I get a bunch. I don't probably know like half the people that I am already friends with, so yeah. We'll see. They're using hacks? Well, yeah, most clearly. They would have no real reason to have this many players still. Oh, I had no idea my... I thought the ATGM was much slower and that was going to be a great play. Well, you learn something new every day. Hi, Imano. Good to see you. Alright. Well, which platoon is next, guys? Yes, Teldask, I would remember you, but just because I remember you doesn't mean that's a good thing, you know. We have a lot of options, guys. I don't think I did the BMP before. I probably didn't. Panzer IV? It's very true. I didn't do a video on the Panzer IV. It just seems a little basic, you know. We're talking about the, what, 4G? Or the 4, like, F2? Alf 1, XM1 Chrysler, BTR 80. Yeah. I think I did a video on the Chrysler when it came out. Pretty confident on that one. Alf 1, I did do a video on that, but the gameplay was pretty bad because I was lagging a bunch. F2. You know what? I'm going to go with what Mono said because I did not do a video on the BTR platoon. If I can find it. Right? Because, yeah, rank 6. The BTR works quite well, though. Remember, Teltask is your worst video viewer. IS6? Yeah, we can get around to doing IS6. Remember, guys, it's not supposed to be trying things I've done before, so. Pretty sure I did a video with the Panzer IV a long time ago. Alright, we'll try flanking with the BTR, and I don't expect this to go well. But we can try our best. Also, guys, remember to leave a like. It's very important. The Snail said that they don't want to bless us with realistic mode for a long time. I hope you remember that. They said that it might happen eventually, but it's not in their near plans. Alright, where's that? Yeah, the one with the ATGM. So where's that guy? There he is. Dude, I was about to ask, can he see me? I have an answer. Yes, he can. That was very, very abrupt. Realistic right now? That would be helpful. That would be helpful. I would enjoy me some realistic mode. But I don't think it's for the near future. Pretty sure it's like, ooh, further down the road. Perfect. Perfect shot. IS-2, we can deal with that. Let me take down the trees first. Public enemy number 1 are the trees. And you guys know that for sure. What did that bounce off of? Alright, we are not missing anything yet. Rest in pieces. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Ooh, M103. Don't you have a pretty powerful set of shells? I mean, you don't have a track, so... Yeah, good as dead. Guys, is the APDS on this tank even good? I don't remember. And I don't want to test it out and be wrong. Why are we not capturing C? It's like the easiest thing to get right now. We got IS-4M right here. It's not even doing anything. Realistic will take a lot of coding and game expansion to work. Yeah. We're not exactly ready for that. I mean, the player base is for sure. We have seen so many people saying they want it, but we're not exactly prepped to have that much new content. Like, if they did it right now, it would be fairly unfinished to some degree. I don't know. The snail knows what it's doing, and we just trust it. Probably should trust the snail. We'll keep moving. Asking you guys like you have... Well, I'd expect some of you to have it. We got 8 people in here. I'd expect at least one of you, one other person to have it. And then I'd be surprised if none of you did. It's not like it's one of the rare platoons, you know? Oh, that plane is coming in real close. Oh, hello. That was terrible. Oh well. Probably should have used APDS then. Probably. Okay. Let's go get that guy. ASU 57. I did a video on that already. Also, what do you mean, we? There is no we. But that's alright. Maybe. We'll see. I don't exactly know how much time I have to stream. I kind of just started. Like, I was thinking I wanted to stream today because I realized I hadn't had a video planned. And I thought this would be easier. Which so far it does seem to be easier. But because of that, everything is very rushed and I'm not prepared properly for anything. More nations and tech tree for every nation mode before they consider realistic? Probably. We got a pretty good chance on that. 3rd place is not bad. But I'm pretty sure there's someone else still over here. Yes, there is. Multiple, in fact. Okay. Fascinating. Ooh, this is not a good spot to be in. Or maybe it is. People are dying all around me. Oh well, that's fine. If realistic is planned, the till probably be naval first, because spawning a tank from a kilometer away, potato phone ain't gonna be easy. Yeah, definitely not. Scimitar? Y'all think that's good? Ridiculous. It has like a, what, 2 to 3 second reload on a 105mm penetrating shell. It ain't that good. Like the, what's it called? CSU 57-2 has a much better chance at killing something. We already did a video on the STRV 101. We don't have to do that again. Like I said, we're trying to do things I haven't done before. I guess I didn't do the Didn't do the Centurion 5-1 platoon. Alright, you guys are getting the scimitar. Against my will. Where is this thing? Be at UK, right? Rank 6, okay. Sure. If I start crying, it's your fault. Drive the fish? What fish? I don't have the Yamato. I can't play that. I'm so sorry. All the naval players will kill me now. You killed 3 tanks with it? Alright, well. We'll see. Right? Yeah, like just 100 millimeters of penetration. This is ridiculous. This sounds awful. I don't know how you guys enjoy this tank. I'm pretty sure there was a Mr. Beast video where he had this in it, and he said it was a tank. And I'm looking at this thing, I'm thinking, at best, this is like a recon vehicle. I wouldn't classify this as a tank. Does not have that much armor. It's light. Really light. Wow. Just flank? Yeah, we'll try. But I don't expect it to go well. It has a jet engine, really. It's an awfully small jet engine. Very small. Almost like minuscule. We are flanking about as hard as we can flank right now. Don't need to criticize that part. Okay. Now I have to hope that they haven't spotted me. I mean, he's looking the complete opposite direction, so I wouldn't expect him to be aware. Okay, 1 kill. But now he knows where I am, so we're gonna die. Y'all just ruined this whole flanking experience. We can keep moving, but he's gonna be back sooner than later. Ooh. Okay, 2. Not bad. But you guys see how long the reload is. Like, this is ridiculous. Martyr. Fire. Yeah, where's your AT gems? There it is. Okay. Where's your crew? OF40. Where are you going? What even is going on here? Alright. So supposedly this vehicle isn't that bad by the so far progress. Let's back up more. Try to get that leopard. He's hiding. Okay, like right there. Another scimitar. Ooh. Oh, that. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Turns out you can't really aim when you're shooting. Doing great with that tin can on wheels. Yeah. The only vehicle with the gun, with the tank built around the gun. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure the SU-100Y was built around the gun. Because it was a naval cannon. And also, like, the 4005 was more or less built around the gun. I mean, they developed the tank for the gun, but... yeah. 4 kills, yeah, so surprisingly decent. Not bad. Unlike whoever's playing this ME-262. Or MiG-15, I guess. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I see that. I see. That's not the right pronunciation, and you know it. Don't be trolling like that. Tell Dask. Man. He's always right? No. Nuh-uh. You're not the customer. Customer's always right. You know that. If you worked at a store in the States, they will tell you that all the time. Or not all the time, but there's some stores that have signs up that say the customer is always right, and I'm like, this is the stupidest thing. So if a person decides to enter your store, commit a war crime, and say this is okay, are they correct? No. Someone's a hater, for real, for real. Whoever's flying that plane. All right. This ain't McDonald's. I know. And no, they won't do it at McDonald's. They'll do it at like Walmart and stuff like that. For real. It happens. They'll tell you. If you mess up and you're like, hey, I'm sorry, that's not the right aisle, and they're like, oh, well, now you have to give me a free TV or whatever. Bro, customer's always right. You gotta give them the TV. I don't make the rules. The snail's the only one that's always right. That's absolutely correct. Definitely. We can only trust the snail. In a world where there's many people who have many bad ideas, we can only really trust the snail. Very true. Alright, let's kill this IS-2. Or at least attempt to kill this IS-2, and then probably get killed ourselves. If I can actually find him, though, that's the real question. He was here just a moment ago. Very odd. Okay. We have located the IS-2. I don't think he seems to care too much about us. Yet. Okay, that did nothing because it hit his barrel. Now he knows exactly where I am. Guys, we're cooked. Where is he? Like over here? We're cooked. I just lost my one chance at killing him. Look, he's approaching right now. I can't do anything about that. Go for the T-95 though. And this guy. Slightly inconvenienced him. He's not dead though. Stop moving. That's what I thought. Cooked himself? Nah, he's done. Don't worry about it. Opinion on the new repair system? I don't think it's like significantly different. If you actually want to use it, like I don't ever think about it. I just press the repair button as usual. Goodness, that took 6 just to repair one guy. It's an awful exchange rate. Alright, Centurion's over here. Can I even get a shot in? Yes, I can. It seems fine. I don't know. It's a little bit ridiculous that they had to split it because, you know, there are some players that were saying that it's really important. No game sound? Pretty sure there's some game sound. Well, yeah, but it's at 2, so you guys can actually hear me, because I had a really large issue for a while where the game was just overwhelmingly loud, and nobody could hear my voice. For, like, the first 2 videos that I did on War Thunder Mobile, because I had it at 30, then I had it at 20. Silliest player? Well, I'd rather be that than, like, awful. My KD is fine. I don't have to worry about that. In fact, I have one of the better KDs. I've seen there's someone out there that had a KD of 0.08. I mean, sure, they only had 50 battles, but it was terrible. Silliest player in the world. I'm a chill guy. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I from time to time I'll do live streams. In fact, let me check my KD. 2.66. See? It's not bad. Thank you. Thank you for the support, guys. Y'all are very sweet. 8.1? Holy cow, man. Who are these players? Naval? I mean, I suppose. I don't play a lot of Naval at all. Look, I got Grozny and I got these two, but I don't have any rank 5 ships. Teldask, there. I don't think 100 players can even spawn in one battle. IS-6? Sure, we can do IS-6. We'll get back to Naval maybe sometime. Exact same level as you? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Naval's fine. I just don't I don't know. It seems a little slow for me. I'd much rather play uh, ground and die much faster if I'm getting bored. Tell Dask I'm not playing Naval right now, man. Chill. Alright, we're going against the APFSDS firing terrible people, so I don't hate Naval. I don't know. It's really slow. And it's pretty how do I put this? Repetitive. It feels really repetitive for me. That's why I don't appreciate it so much. Ever playing squads with viewers? Not really. I know Carrot Brain does that a lot, but I don't do that so much. The shape of this tank is goofy. It definitely is. It looks like it was squished. Not as much as the... What is it? Object 755? Or 775. I don't know. But you know, the pancake one. It's not as squished as a pancake. Thankfully. I'd be crying if my tank was as squished as that. Alright, let's sneak our way into A. Ever so carefully. That guy's distracted. It's perfect. Opportune moment to strike. Merkava Mark 1. No. No, I don't need the assisted aiming on right now. Okay, just stay right there. Merkava. No, he moved. I'm doomed, guys. Nope, no, he's back. Come on. Right there. Just the track. Okay. Great, now he's looking over here. No, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you could possibly be worried about over here. Perfect. Alright. Let me turn my side. Because these guys are getting awfully close. Ooh, hello. I don't appreciate how many enemies are over here. T10A over that way. I could take a shot at him, but I don't want to try right now. We don't have a lot of options. Not at the moment, at least. You know what? Let's go out. Let's just go out. What are you doing? T55A, okay, he has APFSDS, right? Don't need to mess with the APFSDS people. We're fine. Chillax, man, we're fine. these guys. Oh. I don't know who shot me, but that was an awful shot, whoever did. Gotta work on that. Yeah, Hydra, hello. Stop that. That's annoying. Worst type of players are the annoying ones. What are you guys talking about? Liking, disliking, counter-disliking? Yeah, T55 APFSDS is awful, I get that, but even so, it's still APFSDS, you know? Non-pen to a light tank. I did manage to bounce the... In the video where I tried the Abrams platoon, I bounced the Wolfpack's APFSDS off the turret of a BMP-2, which was extremely, excruciatingly, like, awful. I felt so betrayed. Like the snail had punched me in the gut. How? How would that do, like, nothing? I know APFSDS is bad, but wow. Or, sorry, HeatFS. It's so... How do you put this? It's inconsistent, pretty much. Very, very inconsistent. Plus, doesn't this guy have, like, APFSDS? Why are you running? You had no reason to run. If you just, like, waited, he could have killed me. How do you ricochet APFSDS? I don't know. He just managed to do it. Blew my mind. And then I promptly died on the spot. It was outstanding. And that is why I use HeatFS on this thing, even though I don't like how inconsistent it is. What was that? Alright, well, anyway. DCA Mark 1. I don't want to run to the Mark 1. The Merkavas are so difficult to kill. It becomes a bomb. Well, I mean, yeah, but if I don't, where's the fun? Like, being overly cautious is part of the game, you know? In a heavy tank, don't you love it when your heavy tank becomes nothing more than just, like, a tank? And you have to use it extremely carefully. It's so much fun. And I don't exactly have to kill this guy, I just want to annoy him. Take a little bit of pride in doing that. T10A. It's fine. Don't have to worry about a T10A. Probably. DCA though, I'll happily kill you. No problem with that. Start backing up. You know how to kill Merkavas? Well, you have been blessed with the knowledge. How? How? You... That was embarrassing, man. I feel your secondhand embarrassment from here. You couldn't kill an IS... No, it's not even an IS, a T10A. Or T10M. With the first shot. Using a Merkava. I bet you feel awful. And I'm glad. Because that was deserved. We need secret documents? I don't think so. That doesn't exactly sound ideal. I've ricocheted a few Hesh and toes before? Wow. It's awfully brave of you. Ammo is on this side. I don't have much of a chance. Unless this guy, like, just gets really close really quickly. He did. Wow. Played right into my hands. Never mind. It's fine. Leak Tiger 3 documents? What? Very lower frontal plate sometimes can get the ammo. On what? What tank is that referring to? Left side frontally. Okay. Thank you guys for your wisdom. I appreciate it. I'm not going to use it, but I appreciate it. Alright. Okay, Teldask, just because you asked. We'll do the Panzer IV F2. Merkava? Yeah, we can get around to doing the Merkava. I don't think I have the Merkava Mark 1. I just have the Mark 2. Going to leak Tier 3, 4, and 5 documents that are very important. I think the updated Panther would be more interesting, to be honest. Not the, like, one that Gaijin added for console and then removed. I legitimately mean the KF-51 Panther. Alright. Let's not do APCR. We don't need to be suffering. Minimum shells? This is much more than the minimum. Why are you saying minimum shells? Always right? We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna pull my classic flanking move. See who dares. Yeah, pretty much all good shells are terrifying when you're using the IS-6. Leak the T90S BMV 5 APS. I don't... English, man. Please, talk in a language I can understand. Alright. Alright, that's one kill. Now, let's get the Calliope. Ooh. Alright, that's two. T-34 doesn't even know. Perfect, took out his gunner. Go for the turret. So long as we don't get flanked, I think we're going to be good here. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Where's that guy? Alright, he's over there. Didn't mean to fire there, that was an accident. Okay, he's coming out right here. Supposedly. Or he's waiting there for no apparent reason. When he could be charging forward. Definitely should have brought more rounds of ammunition. That was a mistake to not bring more. Ooh. T1E1. Yes, please. Alright. Let's try to make this work. Don't know that I'm here, please. Don't realize. Alright. T1E1's down. That T-34 didn't care. We are running out of ammunition very quickly. But at least I'm enjoying this. They add the I-7 or Object 279. I hope they would do it eventually. That would be fun. I just can't see them doing it, like, too soon, you know? Ooh. Never mind. Someone else got him. $2,000 tank. Yeah. They might hold, like, a contest or some competition. And then just the winners of that. And, like, you know, the content creators might get it. I could see that happening. It'd be unfortunate for everyone else that wants it, but I mean, at least it would be in game. Come on. Nice. Alright, we're down to only 5 rounds of ammunition. which is very not good. But we're gonna have to deal with that. Ooh, that was very, very bad. Alright, but the KV-2 didn't care, so it's fine. What is bro doing? Well, someone trying to pull a sneak attack? Yes. This truck. Oh, I wish I didn't run out of ammunition so quickly. Where's your crew? How are you still not dead? Well, I guess I can't kill this guy because my machine gun doesn't do enough damage and I'm out of rounds. But I can at least remove him. Do you have an ammo rack right here? He does. Fascinating. Whew. P1000 rat would be an awful idea. What do you mean? 2 to 3 high explosive? I should. If you brought high explosive the second time you would have shot him, he would have been dead. Yeah. But I didn't. And here we are. Now I have to hope my teammate, whoever's on A, can hold A while I go and approach recklessly. And if I die, then I just have to switch tanks. Please notice, where are you? Please be a real player and notice that this guy's right here. Alright, whoever just popped smoke to cover my tracks, thank you. I think that was the enemy, but that's fine. Just gotta get in and get one round at least. Come on. Please work. Please work. Oh, where am I? Dude. Your reaction time is awfully slow, man. Enlisted has better artillery? I mean, I guess. I'm surprised how this thing has good heat rounds. Because that never quite made any sense to me. How a earlier World War II tank has good high explosive anti-tank rounds. I guess they're not that good if I can't pen this guy. I mean, I can, but just not reliably. That is so definitely heat. When you cannot pen something reliably, you're using high explosive anti-tank. I mean, at least we got him. Goodness, why are there so many players over here? This is a vehicle to help infantry? Sure. So it's like the AVRE, then. It's a Panzer IV AVRE. Is what I'm hearing from you. Ooh, I should have held on to that round. Oh well. Not that bad. 9 kills. That's okay. My KD went up. 2.67. KV2. It's very true. I didn't do a KV2 video. But we had someone say Merkava. So we're going to do that. And I only have the Mark II. So, yeah. Patience. Maria, patience. Please. Goodness. The spam is very unnecessary. We'll get to it. Next game, we'll do it. I promise. No. Yes. 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 What are you spamming no for? Come on. It'll be fine. Look, I respect whoever said Merkava earlier, so I got around to doing it. We're gonna do it. We'll get around to doing the KV2. Next game. Thank you. And please refrain yourself from spamming before I have to report the moderators. Report to the moderators, I mean. I said Merkava. Yes, I know that guy. I know you did. That's why we're playing it. Alright. Let's get this Chrysler. Perfect. No idea that just his driver was left, but we manage, you know? Reported? No, we're not reporting people. That's unnecessary. Not yet. We'll get. If something really bad happens, I'll let you know. Come back here. Where are you going? Challenge me while I face you with my engine. Did that guy pay for a skin? I feel bad now. He spent his life savings trying to get a decent tank. And I killed it within a second. It's like whenever the mouse is in an up tier. You guys spend so much on historical trophies and then it just evaporates. Where's this guy? There he is. Come on out. Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't really stand a chance. I'm using a Merkava. There's a little bit of a bias here, I think. That is somewhat evident. But it's a minuscule bias in comparison with the Soviet bias, of course. As you can see. Then we'll use this other dead body as a shield. Oh yes. Very practical. Very good. Very awesome. Gotta help this T-62. IT1? Nah. You've been IT done. See, guys, there's just so many opportunities for like simple roast you can go with. Bradley. Nothing comes to mind when I think of like a Bradley roast, but it's dead now, so there's that. Do we normally have a ready rack? Do you guys know if this thing has a ready rack? How much do you spend? I have spent $0 on the game. 2H? Yeah, I guess we can play the King Tiger later on. Guys, slow down. I can't read all of chat while I'm trying to kill everybody. Yeah, it did have a curse to stop spawning, basically. Can you play the Panzerkampfwagen 8? Yeah, I can play the King Tiger after the KV2. It does have a lot of smoke. I'm pretty sure you're right on it having the most. That sounds about right. Which, like, I only see a few smoke canisters. Where are you guys hiding all of this smoke, honestly? This thing doesn't quite make any sense. But that's okay. As long as it's fun, right? Stop spamming? Yeah, gotta chill. Mark 1 is better? I mean, I suppose. I don't remember. I thought someone said the Mark 1 doesn't have APFSDS. It just has APDS. I don't know. That didn't quite sound right to me when I heard it. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Sign my central nervous system. Dude, if I had someone come up to me in real life, and mind you, like, nobody has seen my face online, right? You guys don't know what I look like. If I had someone come up to me in real life and, like, hear my voice and recognize me from my voice and, like, hey, can you sign my central nervous system? Dude, please, just leave the premises. I don't want to talk to you if you're saying stuff like that to me. That's some next level weird stuff that I don't want to get into. I don't want a part of that. It does have APFSDS? Okay, good to know. You know, I'm waiting for the Mark III. I don't know why, but I feel like the Mark III is the coolest one. But I sincerely hope we get the Leopard 2A5 sooner than some other stuff. Yeah. Don't ever ask me to sign your central nervous system, because I won't do it, and you'll feel disrespected. All right, guys. First off, I need you guys to tell me what round I used the KV2 with, because I was using the concrete round, but I don't know which one's the best. I don't want to imagine how chaotic it would be. What? Okay. Yes, Maria, we're playing the KV2. But which round do we use? High explosive? Imano says high explosive. Anti-concrete? Or, yeah, anti-concrete. High explosive, high explosive. That guy, it seems that the people want high explosive. They're fallopian tubes? Dude, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Don't. Like, at most, I might sign your forearm, but that's about it. Armor piercing, high explosive. Both? We're going to go with high explosive. We'll go with high explosive. And then we'll go to the King Tiger after this. No, not both. It's too late. The people want high explosive. Go with 16 rounds of high explosive. Okay. We're about to die. Very gruesome death. If we get caught lacking. Forehead? No. I feel like forehead's too much. I couldn't do that. Plus, what do I even sign with? Like, because, you know, I can't do my signature, because then that's my real name. You're welcome, Maria. You're very welcome. And it does nothing. Excellent. All of that hype for it to do nothing. Man, I love this tank so much. 40-second reload. Yep, we are reloading forever and ever with this one. I should probably let you guys know, if you have any questions, please do ask them. It's gonna be like a follow-up Ask Me Anything. But you can just ask. And I don't have to respond. Mind you, that was one of the important things of the Ask Me Anything. I do not have to respond if it's anything private. Maria, you're very welcome. Channel name as a signature? I'll do that. Sure. You got locked in the Gaijin basement, right? Suppose if I did, I probably wouldn't be out already, would I? Because then that wouldn't have been a very long time that I was in there. But if I was never there to begin with, then it wouldn't have been a very long time. I just can't stop imagining someone approaching Doge and asking for Doge to sign their central nervous system. Yeah, I can't either, and I don't really want to, because I mean, you'd have to pay for the surgery too, and that just sounds gruesome. Worth it. Bro could not kill the spirit of the KV2. 33-second reload. Thank you, Maria. Again, you don't have to spam. If 100 approach you in real life and ask you to sign their central nervous system, what would your reaction be? I'd probably start running. I'd be terrified. Ooh. The M16 is firing like crazy. What? Sign my brain. That's not gonna happen. BM13 Katyusha and E100 Warren War Thunder. I don't think a whole lot would change if the Katyusha was in War Thunder, but the E100, who I don't know who, but there was someone on the War Thunder mobile Discord that has been begging for the E100 for the past like year or maybe more. That is their only thing they want to see added to the game, and Gaijin has just decided not to add it yet. Ah, plane. Ah, M10. No more. No more M10. I feel like I need anti-concrete against this KV, but you know, we decided not to bring anti-concrete, so here we are. Mesh on the X-ray? I don't know. It was freaking out. But it's not freaking out anymore, thankfully. What is this guy doing? T95. Oh, I can't fire at that guy. Could have got that M24, I think. Alright, let's get A, because we're losing on points or tickets. And annoy this KV. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. The KV armor is too strong. KV1? No. Slow down. Sign your veins? That's not happening. Using an anti-air to kill everyone in enlisted does sound like a great idea. Maria? Chill. Please. I don't suggest turning your turret when there's a KV2 in front of you. I mean, I was going to die anyway. We had another player coming up. It was fine. KV1. We'll get to it. We need to do the King Tiger after this. Surely we can kill that KV2 from here, right? If I have to. I will hold my bloody veins for you. No, no, don't do that. Go away. You're a very odd player and I don't appreciate you. Quit doing that weird movement thing. It's not gonna work. Alright. There was the KV, right? He's still around, unfortunately. Yes. Definitely alive. Can I fire at those guys? I cannot. KV's still not looking. Can I fire at this guy? I don't believe so. I could! That was a flawless shot. Excellent. Okay. Let me get this guy as well. Ooh, not good. M10, stop looking. Stop it. Who shot out my cannon? Awfully rude. This stream has devolved into listing different body parts for Doge design. No. Anything but that. Tiger 2 is a big fan. Fan mail of Skibbity Toilet. No, no. No, why? What has gotten into you guys today? Especially Teldask. Like, your behavior is normally odd, I get that, but this is over the top. Maria, chill. Goodness. My cousin is making a tank game as a college assignment. He's making it so you start with a tank and a few soldiers and switch point of views. That sounds amazing. Do not remove your leg so I can sign it. Please. You're gonna need the leg. Maria, your demands are not gonna be met. In fact, hold on. Hold the phone. Why? What is going on? Guys, give me a moment. I need to figure out why I can't see my own items. I don't know. There we go. Yay, I can actually see my own stuff. Awesome. Maria, I need you to chill for 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Okay. King Tiger. What's that? Rank 6? Yeah, Tiger 2H. Let's go. Gone. Yeah, you guys watch out, or you'll be next. Tell Dask you might be first. Chill, man. Most terrifying tank? I mean, at rank 1, if you're using the Churchill 1, it's going to be the KV2. I think the most terrifying of them all... Actually, probably not the KV2. Guys, do I bring APCR? Please, let me know. Do I bring APCR real quick? Or heat? Do I have heat as a secondary round? No? Okay, we don't do APCR then. Let's chill on the ammunition amount. Ooh. We don't need that many rounds. But we're going to bring a lot anyway. APCR is really bad at spawning. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Don't bring APCR. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Fast firing tanks pretty much are vulnerable to heavy armored tanks and enlisted, though. You can get a lot of kills. I'd imagine that using an anti-air vehicle to mow down a bunch of soldiers in reality would be extremely cruel, but also extremely effective, because you're essentially using it as a machine gun instead of a anti-air, you know. Yes, we're aware you're talking about enlisted. Playing Gag Tigers like bashing you into your head into a wall over and over again? I suppose. Device? I am on a iPhone 13 Pro. Yes. No! Put your eye back in the socket, man. You tell that is disgusting. Dude. No. 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 Why? Why would you even like think of saying something like that? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, you know? Ridiculous. Oh, hello. I'm sorry if you guys were trying to mess with that guy, but I kind of had to kill him, so I did. Alright. Of course. Doge, I think you sent Maria to the gulag. Only for 5 minutes. It wasn't that deep. These Doge fans over here. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, that's a decent APCBC round. Alright. Suffering time. Because we have to. Oh. don't appreciate the Ag Tiger all that much. That wasn't death. That was instant obliteration. Yeah, I could barely even process it before I was dead. Less explosive filler, I can take that. That's fine. Calliope is the best? Yeah. Calliope is pretty good. I'd say Calliope is one of the best tanks. But it's really funny because if anyone is using high explosive and they shoot at your ammunition rack or the rocket rack, you're instantly done. Magically transfer my soul into a Kirby Funko Pop. Dude. No. Don't ever say something like that to me or my son ever again. Can I pull this off? No, he's moved. Never mind. Calliope? Yeah. Isn't that how they say it in God of War? Or Calliope? I don't know. Guys, I'm from a very messed up part of the world where we don't know how to spell. We spell color without a U. You know, normally people spell color with a U. Normal people. Normal British people. They spell it with a U. We do not. How are you supposed to pronounce it? U without the U? Yeah, I don't know. How could I be considering myself a sensible human when I spell the word color wrong, you know? Just my driver? You are so... Dude, I hadn't even fired yet. You had all the time to choose where you wanted to shoot, and you took the driver. Yeah, they definitely should add a flamethrower eventually. Calliope? With a silent E. It doesn't exactly seem right. Calliope? Bro. What? Mid-tank platoon on War Thunder Mobile. M60A1. AOS. AOS, please. AOS, no. The M60A2 in that platoon is okay, but the ATGM is quite slow. So it's not great. Was the fancy British? Yeah, there's some British platoons that aren't exactly good either. Not that, like, you weren't talking about that. I get that, but my point stands. Huh? What? Okay. There's a T-95 Rocketon on a map. Please do not notice where I am. There's a T-95. I don't know if it has enough penetration power to kill me, but I'm gonna go for the cupola. Please don't kill me. No, you knocked out my cannon. How rude. No, it's just artillery. Okay, I thought that was a bomb. You will be taken to the gulag. Maria, what is wrong with you? Why are you so upset? You were the one spamming earlier. Why are you mad? Teldas, to be fair, this platoon is quite slow. RBT? RBT is fun. It's really difficult to use, but it's fun. Maria, if you continue that, I'm going to have to mute you again. Like, chill. What did we say? M60A1? Are we really doing this to ourselves? They need to rework the economy. It's pretty much pointless to say to play non-premium. Very true. Very true. I don't know, man. We're gonna suffer, and we're gonna like it. Well, we're not gonna like it, but we're gonna suffer. Sent to Gulag forever? That seems like a really harsh punishment, I'm gonna be honest. Teldask, I don't know if I could do that. That seems really harsh. Or that guy, my bad. Sorry, I'm just too used to hearing Teldask say ridiculous things. Nothing. I'm doomed. Goodness. Alright, well that was me for my aim. My aim was bad there. Okay, we took out his cannon. And now we're being surrounded for it. Bradley. And I can barely shoot at because he's hiding in the train stuff, I think. If only there was an easier way to see this guy instead of, you know, having to cut through the trees manually. It's just awful. Plus, I can't even move this one unless I fire my main cannon, and I'm running low on ammunition already. So, well, he's dead. Not going to worry about that anymore. The IT-1, an awful pest, is now dead. Excellent. Why do I feel like I'm playing this thing well? Perhaps because I am. Or perhaps more so because the enemies aren't paying attention. Ugh, that is not good. Because the T-62 does have early AP FSDS, but that's the issue. It has AP FSDS. Can I get some help, guys? Why are you all at A? Like, come on. Nothing. Pretty sure I'm nearly a one-shot. I can do without a commander. We're fine. Okay. Goodness. Tank was built by TikTok, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Yay, we took out that guy's cannon. Now I don't have to worry about him so much. T-62s. Goodness. Y'all are annoying. Terribly annoying. Let's try Heat FS. I don't think this is going to do much better. What's it like to play battle with it? Mouse is fun. Because if you're in a down tier, you rarely die. And in an up tier, you also, if you play it well, you can rarely die. The issue is, when you're playing the mouse, if you don't know when to back out of a situation, then you're going to get caught off guard a lot of the times, and that's how you end up dying. Leo 2K Plat. You want me to play the leopard? Why? The T-72B is pretty good as a premium. It's not, you know, like the best option. It's dangerous if you hold diseases you could out your house. I don't think it's that deep, I'm gonna be honest. Why? I'm killing the same guy in this man's crew over and over again, and he is not dead. How? What? Can someone please execute this man for his crimes against humanity? I think my final crew member is protected enough, so long as he doesn't fire the moment I get him back. Okay. I have a chance. Let's not do too much here. We'll wait. Oh, I didn't mean to fire artillery. All tanks in tier 14 or level 14? Rather not. Mouse with a good teammate, it's an amazing combo, definitely. I did an artillery strike, but I messed it up. So I now think I'm gonna go and get more ammunition because I'm running kind of low on that. I mean, there's only 3 players left, but I still think it's important to get some ammunition. You don't have fun in it? I'm sorry to hear about that. Type 62 is fine. Yeah, it's alright. The early, like, Chinese MBTs are. They're okay. The more advanced ones, I don't really have a developed opinion on them yet. But we'll see. When we get them in game, you know. If you know how to flank, it's fun. Well, I'd hope so. It'd be an awful shame if you enjoyed them but didn't know how to flank. Or the other way around, if you did know how to flank but you don't enjoy them. They forgot about the Japanese tank. Can you remind me what like a top tier lineup would be if we had a Japanese tank? Should I go for the cheese wedge or Chinese platoon? STRV is okay, but it's really difficult to aim. Right? Especially if you're just trying to get around and then someone appears. Really difficult to use. But the ZTZ works really well in that respect. Japan has 3 tank while Israel only has 1. Like researchable platoons? Is that what we're talking about? STB, STA1, Chinu, right? And then Israel only has the Magah 6R. Yeah, not great. Goodness, Maria was sending so much bad things. What were we saying we were going to use? Mouse? Or the other one? 2K? Leopard 2K? Alright, I'll put it up to you guys. Mouse or Leopard 2K? And please just say it once. I don't need to mute other people for spamming. M3 Lee and War Thunder Mobile sounds awful. Yeah. The stars under the level mean that you like this. They do that before they combine it into one level. So we would have 19 star, 19 star star, 19. Well, I think we only got 19 star star, and then they would combine it into one. So same as how we have like what's a good example? Like level 14, we have ZTZ, SCRV, STB all at the same, all at level 14. So eventually when we get to 20 star star or whatever the equivalent of 20 star star is, which is probably going to be, I think it's going to be an Italian platoon, then that'll become one level, so it'll be all level 20, and then we'll get level 21, level 21 star, etc. Mouse, okay, I'm seeing 2 for mouse, 1 for leopard, so I suppose we'll go with the mouse. Let's do that. Then right after we'll get into the leopard 2K, okay, Mano? We'll do it. We'll do it. Alright, where's the mouse? There it is. Mouse. Mouse. Yes. Definitely how you're supposed to pronounce it. This will be an enjoyable experience for very few people. Star usually means top tier and medal for each season. Yeah, after you get into the next level, if you have all the stuff for that level, then you get it in your... Yeah, of course I'm blind in the tech tree. I'm a German made on console. Star means your Sigma. Well, Teldask, if you say so. You just have a lot of stuff. Like, you're on top of the tech tree. You have the more advanced stuff. Pretty much. Then you get a little medal for it. Goodness. Let's keep it moving. Holy cow, we are slow. Did you know that the mouse has the same forward speed as its reverse speed? It's the exact same. It is definitely slow, yeah. But now we are moving. And if anything with APFSDS happens to be right around the corner, I might have to scream. IT1. Why? Why do you ruin everything? Why why do you have to ruin everything? The IT1 players are so extremely rude. Come on, please reload. Reload. Come on. Yay! The IT1 is dead. A bigger Churchill, more or less. Panzer 3 or 4 armor is too weak compared to PC. Well, I don't play PC, I play console. And I think it's fine, honestly, because everything at rank 1 typically has something that can kill it quite easily. You just need to know the weak spot, so it's probably fine. Who? I don't know. I don't know who that was. T-62, you can kill me already. I don't want to see you. Go away. This is the last thing I want to see right now. Is the T-62 pull up and fire a single round of APFSDS into my side and kill me instantly. Because that would be so disrespectful. What is going on? I won't question it. Both have the same armor? Eh. We need armor analyzer for real. Yes. Definitely need that. Ooh, please. Or is he not that close? Was I misjudging? I think I was misjudging. Okay. Okay, Brenus. Brenus right here, right? Yes. He's dead. Okay, well, glad I didn't fire my main cannon then. Because that would have been a waste. We just got saved. I don't know who was coming to kill me, but we just got saved. Thank you. Yes, the mouse camouflage is quite nice. Alright, we're going to go to B. And we're going to go this way. So we're probably going to get killed on the way to B. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. And we've been losing a lot lately, but it happens. AMX-30 can be penetrated by BMP-2 main cannon. Yeah, the armor on the AMX-30 series is not good. Ooh, swing fire. Someone else got him. Okay, don't worry about that. Plus, I was within 200 meters, so I don't think he would have been able to shoot me anyway. Or he could try, but it wouldn't do much. Goodness, this thing cannot turn whatsoever. I know we discussed this already, but... Really? The Germans go out designing this, like, be-all, end-all tank. And it cannot do one of the most functions of a tank. Why? Yeah, it's 188 tons, but surely they could have shaved some armor off the back. Like, did they really expect it to get flanked that much? That they were like, you know what, let's do pretty much the same armor that's on the sides of it. We'll do that on the rear. Because that's totally going to be necessary. It's a fortress, not a tank. Well, I guess. It's over the top. It's over the top. It wasn't necessary. And that's also why I guess it failed production. It didn't do... They weren't able to make it do what they wanted it to do in time. And it failed. Alright. Leopard 2K. Too used to scrolling all the way to the end and seeing it like right here. Because now we got all this STRV 121 and Leopard 2A4s. All this ridiculous stuff. Side armor for the mouse, it's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. My friend on Discord just said guys, don't flame me for pronouncing it wrong. You guys already know I don't pronounce it correctly. Calliope looks like it was made when someone was using those premium leaves. I mean, yeah, the design isn't exactly great. Alright, we'll go with mainly DM23. And no, do not DM me 23 times. That was not a request. Need a small donation of $10 trillion. I feel that way sometimes. I'll be casually chilling and being like, you know what, I need a lot of money right now. But, you know, it just doesn't happen. I was thinking earlier, if I had $1 trillion, what would be the first thing I would do with it? And I was thinking for a very long time about this for no apparent reason. I was like, okay, firstly, I need to put like half of that in a bank. At least. And then I'll gamble the other 50. No, I'm joking. That'd be an awful idea. I'd start my own tank museum, honestly. Definitely would want to start my own tank museum. And I wouldn't try to take like from the other tank museums, like the one in the UK, the one in France. They'll have their own. But it's a big but. I would find any ones that were just randomly about. Because I've seen there are some places that have just like T-34s chilling. And like, why? Why would you do that? Like, why is that here? Take that T-34 and I shove it in my pocket. Not exactly, but you get the idea. This is awful. This is terrible. Still playing? Unfortunately, yes. Very unfortunately. What is going on over here? That's right. You should have paid attention. Ooh, back up. That's the guy who got me earlier. Ooh. Ooh. That was a good hit. Whiffed twice. Well, yeah. It happens. Would pay a lot of GE premium time and a lot of platinum. What is this guy doing? Why are you spending all of your shells on firing into a bush? Die, 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 die. Nothing. Wow. Stop on the stream. I don't have time for this. Ugh. Alright. Sorry. Had to take care of that. I'm not blinking. I'm not blinking. What is going on? Bro, chill. Be humble, bro. Sit down. What? What happened? I mean, calm down. What am I supposed to calm down about? What happened, guys? What? Bro, my legs are crazy sore. I don't know. I was running too much yesterday. Just a critical hit? That's... You guys gotta stop lying to me. That was much more than a critical hit. MBT 70 is okay. It's not, like, game-changing by any means, but it's good. Clip what? Ooh. Really? That's so disrespectful. How long have we been streaming, guys? Let me know. Alright, let's go head towards A. Ooh, maybe not. That's right, we specifically take out your cannon. Alright. I don't know who this player is, but they have a problem with me existing. Nope. Dude. Just die already. Goodness. Y'all gotta think. 2 hours almost? Okay. Gonna have to chillax and hop off eventually. Where do I aim for type? The type tanks. Ooh. Of course. Y'all trying to stream snipe? Or do you think that guy was trying? Oh. Alright. Raging? I wasn't raging. Just he was near death and he had to die. I was being stream sniped. Well, I killed him in the end, so I won. Playing War Thunder is just like being in a toxic relationship, for real. It's awful. Alright, we didn't do a proper video on the BMP platoon. So let's do that. That's right, I'm getting fast and loose. You guys won't be ready for what platoon I'm playing. You won't get it. War Thunder Mobile is playing it like the death sentence. Yeah, more or less. It's addicting. That's how they get you in the beginning. Alright. BMP, IS-3, Object, and 150? Okay, that's a lot. Sure, we'll go with the IS-3 to begin, because I know you guys like the IS-3. I destroyed him in the end. Well, yeah, I did. If his goal was to kill me, like, over and over, I killed him twice, and the second time it was in the end, so. Who's the real victor here, you know? Pretty sure it was me. Okay, I think we're in a down tier, so we're gonna have an okay chance at surviving. It's probably the last tank this guy expected to see right now. But now I have a forever and a half long reload. Anti everything? Yeah. That's what we're doing. Okay, now he's running because he knows he can't compete with me. Excellent. IS-2, yeah, I feel like the IS-3 should be a little overpowered in comparison with the rest of these guys. Do you think if the IS-3 is back on sale again, I should buy it? Well, we'll see. Let's test it out here. Figure it out for ourselves, if it's worth buying. The Scimitar. Okay, we can easily destroy a T-95. So that's a good thing to note. Also easily flanked, apparently. Can't see anything over here. Okay. You repairing? Is that what you're doing right now? Because if you are, I'm trying to protect you. If not, please leave. T-95. Ooh. Pretty sure I could penetrate that guy frontally. Alright, pretend to be distracted. Nope. Nope, stop pretending. Cannot be distracted now. Nothing? Alright, we're backing up. The armor is working really well. That's something we should note. The IS-4M is okay. Okay, let's move, let's move. They damaged something, but it wasn't something critical. Perfect. Mid penetration, that's alright. That looked weird. I don't know what you're referring to, but I'm sure it did. Alright, this guy is annoying. And if you were saying this guy looked weird, I mean, I'm sure the player looks fine, but the tank does look very odd. I'll give you that. Excellent. That boy was executed. Alright, now I just have to hope that this plane isn't coming in for me. Alright, he's gone. That's fine. Reload on the IS tanks is quite awful. That's very true. Definitely not one of the enjoyable aspects of them. But the armor is. Alright, please don't be right there. Yeah, we're good. To move closer. IS-2, hello. Ooh. Really? Just the track? I shouldn't have angled. I realized that, yeah. There's a hard thing to remember. You're not supposed to angle. Why are we still firing a machine gun? That doesn't make sense. Full ammo in a Bulldog is ridiculous. I can agree with that. Don't use the same 122mm for the next IS tank. It's not enough, you know. It's never enough with them. Oh, that's my machine gun? No. That's a skink. Okay. I was about to say, that looks ridiculous. That was... that could not have been just one machine gun. How does it look? We can't even see it. I think I have like armor-piercing rounds on. That would explain it. Alright, let's get C. So far, this platoon seems quite nice. I'd recommend getting it. I don't know about the BMP. And that guy messed up. He was in the same situation where I was earlier, where you need to get somewhere, but if you go, you're gonna die, and if you don't go, you're gonna die. Because I have all of my artillery stuff, right? So even if he decided to stay there, he would have died. Do you think War Thunder Mobile has a bright future? I'm pretty confident it does. Pretty sure. Don't do the Omni-Man, like, are you sure? Think it's not necessary, but yeah, I'm pretty confident. Pretty confident. We'll see. He evaporated, more or less. He was gone within a second. Okay. What other platoon has I not tried yet in a video? I've had a lot of them. Yag Panther. I have not tried the Yag Panther for a video yet. If you guys want to know why I'm trying all these different platoons, it's mainly because when I get the free platoons from Gaijin, because I'm in the partnership program, they expect me to do a review video or something along the lines of that, gameplay maybe, on them. But unfortunately, I've got myself really far behind on that, so I need to catch up. And that's why I'm streaming, because it just felt easier to do it all at once instead of doing it individually. Yag Panther is fun. You guys like it a lot? Okay, good to know. Let's see. Start by going over to this side on A. As far as I know, if we are in a down tier, which it does appear that we are, right? Because this is... yeah, we're in a down tier. We should have pretty good survivability. So long as that SU doesn't bonk me the moment I get out of... Ooh. Fiat. I really have to see it. Well, I don't have to see him anymore because he's dead. Broombar when? Like added to the game or when I play it? Ooh, I didn't know the tiger could penetrate the Ag Tiger frontally. That was a surprise. Alright, let's try to repair. I want to get this guy first, but I can't because I'm reloading. Wow. We're repairing. Goodness. Try not to make the machine gun port too exposed. Well, I think it was plenty exposed. We're kind of a little bit cooked here. And that shot went into the nether. Okay. When you play it, it already is added. What? What does that mean? I mean, clearly we have good survivability. We just haven't been able to kill anything yet. There we go. Not bad. Whatever, you know the task that you get for like getting kills and not dying? Definitely filling that out right now. Okay, let's repair and get moving. Thank you, WTM, for loving the stream. Thank you. Ghost shot? Yeah, unfortunately. It's already in the game, just when am I going to play it? Well, maybe later. I do believe I did a video on that platoon. KV220. Yes, please. But he can still fire. That was a bad shot, man. I don't think you're going to last long after that one. We're going to aim right here, and we're going to hope that the snail doesn't mess us up. Perfect. Thank you, snail. Alright, let's keep moving, because the enemy bombers are swooping in on me like crazy. If only they knew what it meant. Right. How long is the stream? I think we're nearly at 2 hours now. I only have about 20 more minutes to play. And it appears, as you can see in the upper right of my screen, that my battery is getting lower. So unfortunately, this can't continue forever. But this has been a very enjoyable stream so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. I wish this thing had a... I was about to say, I wish this thing had a machine gun, then I realized it does. Just, that guy's dead. So, can't exactly do that right now. I remember that Gaijin made news about Crocodile Bomber plane. Yeah. I don't think they ever actually checked on what the translated version of that means. Because after I read it, I was very disturbed and I was confused and somewhat upset at the fact that Gaijin posted that. Now would be a great time to check it if you guys didn't know what it meant. Oh, I gotta fire at this guy. Really? That was a little... very little amount of damage for what I expected it to do. Me when the stream doesn't last forever. I know. It's tragic. It's awful. Okay, I think he was using the really high explosive artillery. Can't say I expected that. Alright, let's go for the King Tiger. Not that much ammunition. We don't need to blow up instantly. I mean, we're probably going to die anyway because it is a King Tiger P and not... Yeah. Got killed by an Oswin 2 frontally? That sounds awful. Terrible, in fact. I feel disrespected for you is what I'm trying to say. Like, I would be upset in the moment, but, you know. Terrible. Alright. Artillery on this guy. No, he's dead. Too late. Oh well. It means Yeah, that's what it means. I don't appreciate it. It's awful. Also, the shark with the like shoes. You guys also need to figure out which that one means, because wow, that one. I feel like people were okay with the Italian brain rot for a while until they started figuring out, like, they were realizing, oh wait, this is cursing out like something I believe in. Maybe I shouldn't like this. And then slowly other people started sharing it, like what it actually meant, not sharing the brain rot itself. Then I got to it and I realized that it's awful. All right, what is the one that we said we wanted to do? Someone said they wanted a platoon. And I'm taking recommendations so far, apparently. It's like a religious swear. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I do realize I have to do the Type 69 ILA. But we'll do one before that. What do you guys want? I'm taking the first suggestion. So, we'll see. Someone said broom bar earlier, didn't they? There's another Japanese platoon in Gamblebot. Is there? I don't remember that being true. Type 774G. I suppose that's true. But I don't really need it. Do I? We'll go with broom bar because someone was ever so heavily asking for it earlier. Type 62, we'll do that next. Broom bar, yeah, that's what we said. WTM, we already did IS6. I don't have all of them. I have a lot, but I don't have all of them. I know Carrot Brain has probably like 10 more than me at least. I have a list of like ones that I don't have. Like I don't have the Khalid or stuff like that. Reverse KV1S. That sounds awful. That's gotta be slow. Terribly slow. High explosive or yeah, we'll go with high explosive. Broombar holding sneeze since World War II. Pretty much. I'm waiting for the day we get the Sturm Tiger. That'll be the day that I'm a happy man. For once. I'll finally be satisfied with my life. It's perfect? I don't know, man. It sounds quite rough. And, you know, the Soviet tanks aren't exactly known for having great gun depression. Forgot that at this range it means I have very difficult time aiming. Yeah, could you guys just, like, quit moving? You could just be over there and quit moving. Trying to line this up. Fired that. Nothing. At least this reload isn't bad. M247 SBA with high explosive shells. I have tried it with HEVT. I have not tried it with high explosive. Right there. Yes. Excellent and efficient. T-34. Yeah, you better move before you get your haircut. Oh yes. Yeah, better move, bro. Bro, did not move. Tell that I see you. Good to know that you were here while you were. And I hope you enjoy your day. And you don't ask me to sign your, like, rib cage. Alright, well that guy's gone anyway. We have someone right over here. Hiding in the smoke. Never mind, he's gone.
Whew. You use it for grinding leaderboard. Well, that's okay. And Gaijin just make a seasonal offer. I hope they not make that.
Yeah, I would hope that the Stern Tiger becomes something that is easily, not easily, but not, it doesn't make it too difficult to get, right? It should be widely accessible. It is a very pleasant platoon. That comet dodged. No. I'm gonna slowly get closer. I really wish this lamppost or whatever wasn't here. That guy paid for that platoon by the looks of it, and is dead now. Excellent.
Killing free-to-play players since 2013. Well, not 2013. I mean 2023. There's a very large time difference. Panzer IV-H. No. I feel like they could go around, but they're choosing not to. Which is an interesting lifestyle choice, because it doesn't seem to be working too well for them. I'm just waiting for the smoke to wear off, or this guy to get in my face. That's fine. These people are just stacked over here. They could go around, but they're choosing not to.
Oh right, I don't need to angle in this. Almost forgot. Perfect. We're kind of just farming kills a little bit here. I feel kind of bad about it too. I'm having trouble keeping my GE. I always spend it. Any tips? No. It's on you, man. If you want to get something with Golden Eagles, no one is stopping you from saving up and getting it later, you know? The snail's not going to randomly steal it at some point. Same problem? Yeah. I had that problem for a while, but then I kind of just stopped spending it, and that worked more than I expected. Not a whole lot more. Like, sure, I still had an issue where I was spending a lot, but it slowed down so that I had like 2K left over at the end of every season. Please work. Yes. The broom bar really doesn't care about armor. And I'm glad. I'm very glad it doesn't.
Just try to save the GE when Black Friday comes.
Yeah, but that means you gotta start, saving at some point. Alright, we're gonna do one final match because clearly my battery is going. And we're doing, what, Type 69? Not Type 69, Type 62. Because I haven't covered this in a video yet, and it's important to do that.
Save GE for the anniversary.
Definitely. And look, if they don't sell anything for Golden Eagles, there's probably going to be a discount. Now imagine a 38 centimeter Stern Tiger rocket. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Okay. Which shell do we main? By the looks of it, heat is the best option.
Front armor is bad.
Unfortunately. But you guys agree, right? Like, high explosive anti-tank has the best penetrating abilities here, and it does pack some explosive filler. So I'm pretty sure it's the best option we have. Alright, we're going to go with it. Just to be clear, I didn't see any objections. I waited a little while. Okay, Imano now says something. Okay, too late. It'll be fine. I know, like we said earlier, Heat FS is unreliable, but it'll be fine. It's not regular Heat. If it was regular Heat, we'd be doomed. Bro, I didn't get to aim before that happened. Alright, I see how it is. You were right about it not having armor whatsoever. Definitely does not have armor. Okay, that's ridiculous. We're going to the opposite side of the map. I don't care. Those guys, good luck to them. Ridiculous. See, you guys, now this is, you can tell why this is my last game. Brain's gone. I'm starting to not appreciate this platoon. I mean, you saw how last game we had kill after kill after kill with high explosive, and then as soon as I attempt anything, this game, no. Perfect. STA. Ooh, no thank you. I have too many weak spots to be fighting a STA. But if I turn around like so, come on, work, please. No, I don't have a machine gun. Come on, where are you? Why are you guys all over here? Alright, let's move. What platoon do you hate the most? I don't know. Probably some low tier platoon. Like Churchill 1. Well, I don't know if I'd say I hate it. I just don't enjoy playing it, really. Which I guess is the same as hate to an extent. Nice. Oh, that was a double kill. See? We aren't doing too bad. And granted, we were having a very rough time getting to this point, but that was decent. Let's keep it moving. APCB overpressure? I suppose so. Oh. Tiger 2P. I can take care of that. That's all good. No bombs, okay. Just, oh, you again? Really, bro? Can I even make this shot? Please, don't move. No, don't move, don't move. Yes. Okay. This has been a good fight. I'm okay with dying now. Well, that doesn't mean I want to. Why are you all showing up on the map right now? No. No. Go away. Or let me go away. How do I bring a low tier tank into high tier? You do play with a friend. You have to have someone with a higher tier tank in your squad. And then it'll allow you to bring the lower one up. If you have a one. Yes, if you have a friend. That is one crucial step to that. If you don't, it becomes a whole lot more difficult. Where did that shot come from? No idea. You don't have a friend? That's quite unfortunate. We are moving very cautiously, but I'm gonna get Vandal snapped by someone in a moment. Maybe this guy. Maybe not. Maybe the leopard over here. Very awful time for a repair. But now he can't move. Okay. Whew. Good games, guys. Good stream, too, I think. I feel like it was quite good. I got, what, 600,000 silver over the course of this stream. So, very profitable. And we didn't use that many repairs. So, it was good. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. This one will be public after, but I don't expect it to get viewed by a lot of people. You know. But that's fine. So, you guys are free to leave now. I'm not going to be playing for much longer. I'm going to have a stream open for like another 4 minutes. We're going to have concluding talks if you want. But, yeah. It has been fun. Very fun. And I have enjoyed this time. I don't know when I'll be able to next put out a video, considering I have to do testing soon. And I have, like, projects I have to finish for AP classes. You just did a war crime. Great. So, yeah. We're going to be done in 3 minutes. Any closing questions, comments, hopes, dreams, any of that stuff? Let me know. And we'll be good to go. Ooh, I need to stretch my legs. I remember the XM1 Chrysler. Remember? Why? What do you mean, remember? It's not like they removed it from the game. You know. Do you plan to make a Discord server? I've thought about it once in a while, but I don't really think I need to, since we already have the War Thunder mobile Discord server and I'm on there, you know, from time to time. Opinion on Naval, it's fairly repetitive. I don't really appreciate how the gameplay feels kind of slow, plus it's repetitive. But when you start getting into missiles, it gets fun for a little bit, but then you also get used to that. And then, you know, it gets tough again, because again, it feels repetitive. I don't know. That's my opinion. I forgot you have the tank. Oh. Well, now you know. I'm confused that why do we have the most amount of people in the stream now? Why 13 people have showed up to stop watching? The only one without a profile picture here. I mean, we had Maria earlier who was spamming stuff. She didn't have a profile picture either. So, you know, there was that. Yeah, last minute. Y'all can go now. Feel free to leave. Continuing motivation. Maria the Spammer. Yeah. So, guys, we'll keep this between us. If I call someone a Maria, y'all know. Y'all know what I'm saying. What would you do if you were in a T-34 and was first to fight a German Tiger H1? Probably try to shoot the gun barrel out. So that or the side panels on the front. I'd probably scream and cry and die very fast, but yeah, I'd try. I'd try. Stay until the end, Imano. You don't have to. It's over now technically because the time's already up. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching.